Canonical transformation of the generating function of canonical transformation, part second, form third and fourth. As we continue with the canonical transformation, now third form, solution of third form, F3 P bracket starts P capital Q T bracket close. In this case, we choose P and capital Q as the independent variables, so the generating function is F3 bracket starts P capital Q T. We have del F upon del Qi is equal to Pi. Using the Legender's transformation, F3 bracket starts P Q capital QT is equal to F1 bracket starts Q capital QT minus sigma I Pi Qi. Then sigma I Pi Qi dot minus H is equal to sigma I Pi Qi dot minus K plus d over dt of F1's value substituting F3 minus F Pi Qi. So d over dt bracket starts F3 plus sigma I Pi Qi bracket close equals to sigma I Pi Qi dot minus K plus d over dt df3 over dt plus d over dt of Pi Qi is equal to plus sigma I Pi dot Qi plus now second part Qi is derivative P as a constant, so it is plus sigma I Pi Qi derivative dot, this is equation 15. Also df3 over dt is equal to sigma del f3 over del Pi dot plus sigma I del f3 capital Qi del Qi dot plus del f3 over dt. So the equation 15 becomes sigma I Pi Qi dot minus H is equal to sigma I Pi Qi dot minus K plus sigma I del f3 over del Pi dot plus sigma I del f3 over del Qi dot plus del f3 over dt. In place of the f3's value, substituting the f3's value, so f3 is f3 Pi Qi and f del f3 tt. So this is del f3 Pi dot plus sigma I del f3 over Qi dot plus del f3 over del t plus sigma I Pi dot Qi plus sigma Pi Qi dot as it is, this term as it is, equation 16. Now comparing the coefficients of Qi dot and Pi dot, we get Qi terms is this and this. So from this we get P del f3 over Q minus del f3 over del Qi is equal to Pi, and terms containing Pi dot is pi dot and pi dot. So it equal to del f3 over del pi is equal to qi dot. This is equation 18. And k constant term k, h and del f3 over dt. K is equal to h plus del f3 over dt. Therefore, the equation 17 states that, and this is equation 19. Therefore, equation 17 states that qi can be determined in terms of the qi and pi and t. Knowing k from qi from equation 17, we can determine pi from equation 18 in terms of qi and pi, t, whereas the equation 19 provides the connection between the new Hamiltonian k and old h. Now fourth form of f4 bracket starts p capital P t bracket close. In this case, we choose the independent coordinates small p and capital P. The generating function is f4 bracket starts small p capital P t. We have del f1 upon del qi is equal to pi and minus del f1 upon del qi is equal to capital Pi. Now we write the Legendre's transformation as f4 bracket starts p capital P t bracket close is equal to f1 bracket starts q capital Q t plus sigma I pi qi minus sigma pi qi. Equation 20, we have sigma varies from I pi qi dot minus h is equal to sigma I varies from sigma I pi qi dot k plus df1 upon dt. Equation 21. Therefore, from equation 20 and 21, we get sigma I pi qi dot minus h is equal to sigma I pi qi dot minus k plus d over dt of bracket starts f4 is value is f1 pi qi and pi qi small. So f4 minus pi qi plus pi qi bracket close f1's place substituting the value of f4 minus pi qi and q plus pi qi, so equals to sigma I pi qi dot minus k plus d over df and df4 upon dt minus pi dot qi plus pi dot qi minus p sigma I pi qi dot plus sigma I pi qi dot. Here minus h is equal to k plus d over dt f4 minus sigma I pi qi plus sigma I pi dot qi, or minus h is equal to minus k sigma I del f4 del pi dot plus sigma I del f4 del pi over pi dot plus f4 d over dt minus sigma pi dot qi plus sigma I pi dot qi. Equation 22. Comparing the coefficients of pi dot and pi capital Pi dot, we get first is Pi dot is f4 and Pi dot is qi. So qi is equal to minus f4 upon del pi. This is equation 23. And capital Pi is pi del f4 pi and pi dot qi. So qi is equal to del f4 upon del pi. This is equation 24. And constant term hk and df over dt. So h is equal to k minus df over dt. This is equation 25. So equation 23 states that pi can be determined in the terms of qi, pi and t. Knowing pi, we can determine the qi from the equation 24 in terms of qi, pi and t. And this completes the solution of canonical transformation of generating function in the canonical transformation.